Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. George Bear Views back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is the Samuel Adams Summer Ale. Sorry for the glare there, but there it is. Now, this beer comes out every year. It's one of the Sam Adams seasonal releases. It was originally released in 1995. It is 5.3% alcohol by volume and 8 IBUs. It is a citrus wheat ale. It says on the label here, wheat ale brewed with orange, lemon and lime peels, grains of paradise, and with lemon puree added. So it almost sounds like a shandy with the lemon puree in there. I think I've had this beer years ago, but it's definitely been a while since I've had this one. It looks like they changed the recipe maybe just a little bit, because I was looking at some of the reviews, some of the older reviews, and it says that it's 7 IBUs, but it clearly states on the label here 8 IBUs, so they may have changed the recipe up a little bit, but not by much. The ABV is still 5.3%. They did change the label within the last year or so. It's a different label. This should be really good right about now, because here in Georgia it got up to almost 90 degrees today. As a matter of fact, it might have. It was 89 degrees last time I checked. So the pour, very hazy orange color. No sediment floating around that I can detect, but it is hazy orange. There are some streaming bubbles going up the glass. The head dissipated quickly, but with this kind of glassware, that is kind of to be expected. So the aroma, getting a little bit of citrus. Yeah, some like lemonade type aromas. A little bit of wheat. That's pretty much it. No hop presence on the aroma. 8 IBUs, very, very low. It smells very light. There's really not too much going on with the aroma here. But it definitely doesn't smell bad. It smells good. Probably going to be very light and refreshing. That's the whole idea here for a summer beer, right? To be able to drink more than one on a hot day. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Cheers. Maybe my taste buds are asleep, but there's really not much going on um, with this beer on the palate at all. Kind of like with the aroma. You're getting some light lemon notes. From the lemon puree that they add. There's no hops really to impart a citrusy type thing with this. Pretty standard. It's not bad, but there's really not much to it. The body is very light. There's a little bit of a wheat breadiness in the middle of the sip. I thought it might actually be a little bit sweeter than it is. It's not really sweet at all. It's kind of like a standard wheat beer, although I have had many standard wheat beers that have more flavor than this, more of wheat character on the palate. This one is kind of lacking that as well. There's a mild wheat bready note in the middle of the sip, a little bit of a lemon note. It's kind of watery with the body. It's definitely light and refreshing, I guess, like water. The finish is not super crisp because the carbonation is really light as well. The finish is kind of wet also. It's not a dry finish, which you really want with a light sessionable beer, because the dry finish allows you to drink more of it. The alcohol is masked well, but at 5.3%, that's no big surprise. This one is it's not really that great. It's not bad, but I would definitely not buy it again. I bought a single and a pick your own 6-pack variety pack at Kroger, and it was definitely worth checking out. Let's see what the best buy date is. August of 2019. So well within the freshness date. Let's see what it says on the label. Golden, hazy, and satisfying. This American wheat ale is, excuse me, is synonymous with summer. Our blend of orange, lemon, and lime peels create a pleasant bouquet of citrus. The grains of paradise accent the crisp wheat character with a subtle spice that finishes clean. Iconic as it is refreshing, summer ale is just right for any summer day. Well, I guess it goes good on a summer day because it's very watery and probably thirst quenching, but I can think of a ton of summer beers or just regular old light macro beers that I'd rather drink than this. Not very impressed with this beer at all. It's one of the seasonal Samuel Adams beers that just kind of dropped the ball a little bit, in my opinion. They could have done a much better job with this. It's just not very good, not much going on. I'm going to go with a 78 out of 100. To me, this is not even good because it doesn't have those qualities that I look for in a beer. A little bit more carbonation, a drier finish, some more wheat breadiness in the middle of the sip would have been nice. The lemon really is light. I mean, they put lemon puree in here. You would think you get a little bit more of a lemony kick. And they're talking about those grains of paradise, which I'm not getting any hop character whatsoever with this one. Maybe they should have used more grains of paradise because 8 IBUs is very low. So 78 out of 100, C+. It's getting there towards good, but it just really falls a little bit short for me. It's not bad by any means. You could definitely check it out, and I could see people giving this into the low Bs, maybe even a solid B, but it's definitely not an excellent beer. It's definitely not something that I'll buy again. There are so many more summer beers out there, much more refreshing and better quality than this one, in my opinion. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. 78 out of 100 for the Samuel Adams Summer Ale. Hope you're all having a great day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.